It's one thing for a pastor to call out another pastor for failure to preach the gospel, but for a country singer to do it? That's bad. That says something. Check this out. Country singer torches Pastor Joel Osteen for seemingly refusing to preach true gospel to congregation. Country singer John Rich made headlines a couple of months ago when he spoke about this on the Sean Ryan Show podcast. He slammed Joel Osteen for refusing to make his congregation uncomfortable with the truth that the end times are coming. Direct quote, "Joel Osteen is never going to say anything that's going to make anybody uncomfortable ever, on any level, ever." He also called Joel Osteen out for overlooking doing an altar call, where people walk up and give their lives to Christ. John Rich emphasized how crucial this is for any church service, anywhere. Direct quote, "Thousands of people coming down there to pray and give their life to Jesus. You're not going to see Joel Osteen do that, and there's a bunch of other preachers like that." But he's not finished there. He also called out Joel Osteen for teaching his congregation that God would never make the faithful face specific challenges. To this he said, "Why don't you go tell that to the underground Christians in communist China right now who are being killed by the thousands? Why don't you go tell that to the Christians in Syria right now who are being chopped up into pieces in the streets? They are willing to worship God and be a Christian when it means they could die for doing it." And he's absolutely right. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that Christians won't go through challenges or hard times or trials. John Rich gets it. I applaud him for telling it like it is. One big thing he missed, though, was that Joel Osteen avoids talking about sin or repentance. Again, that's too uncomfortable. Joel Osteen just wants to preach a feel-good message. John Rich isn't the only celebrity to call out Joel Osteen either. Author and comedian Sarah Cooper tweeted back in 2019, question, "What denomination is Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church?" Answer, "They prefer 10s and 20s. She posted this as a joke, but all jokes have a little bit of truth to them, don't they? It's not far-fetched to say that Joel Osteen is all about the money. During Hurricane Harvey in 2017, when Joel Osteen famously kept the church closed, T.I. ripped him apart on Instagram. How can someone, especially a so-called man of God, make 70 plus million a year tax-free from citizens of a city that's now in distress and in dire need of food, water, and shelter, not open the doors of God's house supposedly to help those in need?" He tagged Joel Osteen directly and said, "You, sir, are a fraud. Ministers, preachers, pastors, reverends are all supposed to be servants sent here to do the Lord's work. We cannot afford to continue to just go and give our money away to people who pose as preachers or their big lavish megachurches without holding them accountable." And he's absolutely right. Truth be told, Joel Osteen is a prosperity minister. He has denied it in his pulpit, but he's a prosperity minister. And more people are coming to the truth. If you're only preaching what people want to hear, you're not a pastor. You're a motivational speaker. And dare I say it, a businessman. Think about it. Happy and satisfied customers are giving him their money because he's providing a good service. He's telling them what they want to hear. But as Christians living in a world like this, we need the gospel.